Hey everybody, I'm Tony George. He's Scott Spreitzer. This is Doc Sports Marquee Matchup. It's NFC style here. The Dallas Cowboys at home off a miserable performance against the Chicago Bears, taking on the surging Los Angeles Rams here. And here's the big question as I pass this off to Scott. Who do you trust? Jason Garrett, Sean McVay? Because right now you have the Rams in the narrative for the playoffs, which I thought 2-3 weeks ago they may be right down the river.
Sure.
And of course, Dallas by default is still contending for a division title. Rams are -1, total 49, so they're expecting some scoring here, Scott.
Well, I'll tell you who the bettors trusted early in the week. The Rams went from a 3-point underdog to a 1-point favorite
4-point
in
switch.
this game. And of course, people were impressed by the way the Rams defense played on Sunday night and beating the Seahawks 28-12. You look at this Dallas team, they started 3-0. Everybody was high on Dallas. Everybody thought this was a sure shot divisional winner going to the playoffs, at least, if not deep into the playoffs and reaching that ultimate goal. And then everything came apart. This team's only won 3 of the last 10 games. Dak Prescott is making bad decisions. He's missing receivers. And all of a sudden, you're looking at a lame duck coach, really no matter what happens the rest of the season. Because if they do win their division, they're tied atop the division with Philly at a sizzling 6-7 record. They're probably not going to go real far in the postseason. So Jason Garrett is probably out. I think there's about a 98% chance of that happening. As far as the Rams, what they've done the last couple of games and why they've won, like last week, for instance, and played pretty well after that shellacking they took at the hands of the Baltimore Ravens, Todd Gurley's starting to run the football again. The offensive line is blocking well. You can go all the way back to November 10th when the Rams lost to Pittsburgh 17-12. Even though they lost, you saw the team starting to get back to being able to run the football. That's what's made them better. However, they've still got to run the football week in, week out, because Jared Goff is an interception waiting to happen if he doesn't base the passing game off the running game first. He's a play-action type passer. He's a go-to-the-tight-ends guy. He's not the guy who drops back, takes 7 steps back, and is able to carry the onus of this offense on his shoulders, Tony. So they've got to get Gurley going because, look, since the Super Bowl last year, when the Rams got shut down and held to 3 points by New England, and including that game, Jared Goff has the same amount of picks, 15, as he does touchdowns thrown. It's a game I'm going to wait on, Tony. I'm going to wait till a little bit later in the week because I think there's a lot of moving parts early in the week on this one.
Well, Sean McVay's a very good coach. You know, he took a look at a team that was broken, Scott, and he decided to revamp his offensive play calling, and they have a more balanced attack now. And they've got Gurley going, and that's where Jared Goff shines. On the other side of the ball, ask yourself this question on those 6 Dallas wins. How many teams they beat with a winning record? I mean, that's really what you got to take a look at there. Who's the better coach? Who's the better team? I think Prescott's a better quarterback. I'm like you. I'm going to wait to see what this line adjusts because we taped this early in the week. It's probably going to move maybe back to center. You never know. But at the end of the day here, I do think there will be some scoring. That is the Dallas and LA Rams breakdown for you. Be sure and get over to DocSports.com. Bowl season right around the corner. Be sure and click that link below. Come claim yourself a free $60. Get hooked up with a weekend package or a discount on a bowl package, courtesy of DocSports.com.